To me, this movie is a masterclass in many things that we want to let our listeners really appreciate. I really think about tone and POV in this movie and sort of how well it does everything. The narration we'll get into. This is a movie that would not be possible without its narrator, without being able to see inside Cher's head. I'm always in awe of the denseness of its comedy, like just the way it's joke. There are no scenes that are like jokeless.
Why am I even listening to begin with? You're a virgin who can't drive.
To try to imagine this movie without the narration, it's just a completely different experience. If you don't have the insight into what the character's actually thinking, she seems like a monster.
I got a C in debate?
But when you see what's actually going on inside, you realize like, oh, she's not mean at all. She's actually so generous and she's trying so hard.
God, this woman is screaming for a makeover. I'm her only hope.
What I noticed this last time watching through it is the narration is all told in the past. Like, these are things that did happen, so she's in the past tense.
I was just totally clueless. Oh, and this
Except that as she's narrating, she's kind of watching the story with you as she's narrating. She's aware of things that are right in front of her. So she might say,
ooh, I wonder if they have at my size.
So it's a really interesting choice that kind of shouldn't work, and yet it works great. So even as the camera is pushing through a place, she might linger on a Snickers bar because Cher's hungry.
Ooh, Snickers.
The whole movie is her point of view, and so even if the camera's moving through a space, it's essentially Cher's point of view. It's nice.
Yeah, it's kind of a Lord and Miller meta style, except 20 years earlier.
The maudlin music of the university station.
Wow.
Her voiceover typically will explain why a scene you're about to see is happening. So she'll say,
I felt impotent and out of control, which I really hate. I needed to find sanctuary in a place where I could gather my thoughts and regain my strength.
then we're at the mall. Or she'll be talking about something after it happened. After the experiment with so-and-so failed, I felt that blah, blah, blah. So it's like she's kind of bookending these moments.
I don't get it. Did my hair get flat? Did I stumble into some bad lighting?
So much gets set up in the first 10 minutes. It's just a masterclass in sort of getting information out there.
It's a great first 10 minutes. It doesn't stop. There's no sense of confusion or wondering where you are. For all of the brilliant screenwriting gurus out there who are charging you money for their dumb books and their stupid advice, let us point out that one of the things that they say over and over is, don't use voiceover.
I don't know why Dion's going out with a high school boy.
Well, how about this voiceover is constant? This movie is wall-to-wall voiceover, and when done well, as in this case, not only is voiceover entertaining, but it is such a good way to compress information quickly. You can learn so much from these 10 minutes because she's literally telling it to you, and doing so in a fun way. You also get a hint from this first 10 minutes that she has a problem. She doesn't know she has a problem, but you know she has a problem. Her life, as far as she's concerned, is perfect. So this is the acceptable imperfection I like to talk about. She's in stasis. Everything is fine. But we know she has a problem. The problem that she has is that she is not necessarily seeing the world as it actually is.
The topic is Haiti, and she's talking about some little party.
Hello, it was his 50th birthday.
Whatever.
Her eyes are a little closed, and willfully so. And there's a kind of an iconic moment where she's kind of delivering to you what her problem is. She's saying, I don't want to date any of these boys here. They're not good enough for me.
They're like dogs. You have to clean them and feed them, and they're just like these nervous creatures that jump and slobber all over you.
Which is probably more about just being scared. There's something off with that.
Cher, which one of them's your boyfriend?
As if.
Cher's got attitude about high school boys.
It's a personal choice every woman has got to make for herself.
Woman.
But then, of course, one of the doofy boys comes in to try and put his arm around her, and she pushes him away out of frame and says, as if. So there is one of the great cinema moments just burned in all of our brains.